Hello, dear listener. You have just stumbled across the UWC Network podcast, and it is your fortunate day because you're going to hear things that may make you laugh, may make you cry, may start some thoughts in your head that you don't even know why. But one thing you have to remember is anyone speaking, they represent themselves and not the UWC Network. Some of the things they will say will be polarizing, will be offensive, but most definitely will be thought-provoking. So do yourself a favor. If this is not something that you're prepared for as a person,
adult, some kind of mammal, human cyborg hybrid, professional wrestler, police officer, an elected official, store manager, cook, mortician, traffic officer, zoologist, cryptozoologist, religious philosopher, master of the occult, car enthusiast, lawn enthusiast, golfer, high school cheerleader, car wash owner, captain of industry, doula, futuristic humanoid returning to the past to somehow stop the one thing that will destroy your present.
You should probably turn this off right now, because listening past this point, you have agreed verbally, silently, and unequivocally to not sue us. So, enjoy the show.
Welcome to Social Anarchist. Oh, be good! Unleash my power! America!
We are the Family Guy generation, the outspoken nation, the reason of the season, the reason of the being. We are the Social Anarchists. My name is Christopher X. X always marks the spot, and I'm being joined by the Positive Panda.
That is me.
We are also being joined by, look over there, it's a squirrel.
Hi, squirrel.
And to round off this square, Flood.
Yo.
You like how I did that?
What's up, bitches?
Round off the square. Hey, calm down. I'm trying to get a word in edgewise.
You know,
Okay.
I think that we should not call Flood because I think that's really insensitive right now.
Why?
How is that insensitive?
Because people are experiencing flooding.
It's my last name.
I'm just kidding. I was trying to act like a liberal for a second.
People are dying.
Oh my god!
I know I didn't. God, now I want to take that back. I don't mean to make light of that.
All right, so
It was
moving
more
on.
making
What we're
fun
gonna do?
of
This is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, never mind. Scratch that.
let's catch up. We haven't seen each other in a week. Jesus, I don't even know how this. What have you guys been up to?
We got a puppy.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa! What's the puppy's name?
I got a puppy, and his name is Zero.
You guys own 5 other dogs.
Four other dogs. Now it's 5.
Now, before you said I don't own any other dogs. You just admitted it. You got 5 fucking dogs.
So he has a dog.
No, you have 5 fucking dogs.
My dad has 2 dogs.
You
has
all
a
live in the
dog.
same
This
house.
is
You have
my
5
dog.
fucking dogs. How many cats do you have?
8.
Are you serious?
Wait,
2 lizards,
what?
19
You don't have 8
chickens, and
cats.
a snake.
We have 4 that live upstairs in our apartment. My dad has 2, and Al has 2.
What the fuck?
We have 8 cats.
I don't think I've seen 8 cats in your home.
Yeah, we have 4 upstairs.
Because they hide.
You never come upstairs.
Yeah, we have Fennec, Freya, Marcella,
she wouldn't even be
and
able to
Boo.
handle it. She has to take 2 fucking allergy pills just to live in this house.
I do. It's a true
And
story.
then my dad has Sushi and Mimi, and then Al has Caduceus and Jester.
My mind is trying to wrap itself around all of that. That's a wow.
It's a big house.
And then Al got a snake. So
Oh,
we
yeah,
have a
Al
snake.
got
Did
a
you lose a
snake.
snake?
Yeah, he lost
He
a
lost
snake
one and got another one.
Gil bought him another one.
So what happened to the first one?
They
We don't know.
find it.
So you have a snake just rolling around your house.
Unless it's
Possibly.
dead.
Talk into the fucking
I would be
Possibly.
I would be afraid to sit on the toilet at this point.
It was tiny, like less like a pencil.
You wouldn't even
It's
be
a
able to
tiny-
feel it slip up your butt crack.
Here's the thing, though.
That's even worse.
If you guys haven't seen it,
Wait.
it could be eating.
Wait.
things.
Missed opportunity. How would you know you couldn't feel it?
Ooh.
Oh!
How do you know I don't know that it's already up there?
Jesus Christ.
I got nothing.
Yeah, this is
That's going in a weird direction.
I win.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you win because I mean,
Hey,
are you
how's
really
that
winning
winning?
this thing? So, I got we play Rock Band a lot here in the den when we after we do the podcast
They
usually.
even get me to sing, and
Yeah.
I hate singing.
So we got 2 new mics. And I was like, oh, man, you should be able to, have one singer and a harmony person. And I remember playing before where you could, have multiple mics set up. So I'm like, hey, let's YouTube it. It was stupid. Like, everybody who's YouTubing it, they're like, yeah, you plug the microphones into the hub. Bam, now you have a microphone.
Easy peasy.
That's it. Nothing about more than one mic. So then we're like Googling it. We're messing around with it. How long do you think we were messing with that yesterday? I want to say like almost an hour.
I was going to say an hour and a half.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I kept playing the same song because I'm like, we know that it has a chorus. Because when I went into harmony mode, you could see 2 sets of lines. So I'm like, so it's got room for other people to sing.
Let me tell you, the number of times we sang, what was the song?
Kryptonite.
I like 3 Doors Down, but what the fuck?
I got to a point where I'm just like, I don't want to hear this anymore. I don't want to hear it at all.
You're just using it to try to like get things.
Yes, because we knew it had a chorus that was right there.
So, me messing around with just the little settings in front of it and bringing out another controller, finally, we got it to work. And then I think I tried to drop out of the song midway, and it fucked everything up, and then it didn't work again. And I literally had to, like, shut, when you exit the game, like, exit, like, shut that part off. I had to do that to go back into it just so that way we could fucking use 2 mics again. It drove me nuts. I was getting so angry. And I was trying not to.
But let's do the listeners a favor, since there's literally nothing to be found on Google. If you have Rock Band and you want to connect 2 mics, the key is you need a second controller logged into a second profile. You're welcome.
Yeah. And do not drop out of the song or it will fuck it all up.
You gotta finish.
All right. We're about to go to a break, but before that...
Okay.
Amanda has a random thought. How is this?
So you want a thought nobody asked for?
Hold on. Before you even go into it. How's this any different from what Flood said?
It's way different.
Okay.
You want a thought nobody asked for?
Yeah, I'm getting one right now.
So I'm on TikTok.
Okay.
That's a great way to start it.
Well.
And why is it in the algorithm to show Panda DJs at different venues?
Uh-huh.
And I become obsessed with listening to a remix of a Kendrick Lamar song. But more of these DJ videos keep popping up on Panda's TikTok.
Uh-huh.
I decided something.
What?
I would be an awesome fucking DJ.
No, you wouldn't, goddammit! Just because you watch videos? Because you watch videos, all of a sudden you're a DJ?
DJ Sex Panda! Woo, 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 woo!
No, but the amount of, I truly think I
was a DJ.
No,
I was DJ of the
no,
year.
you weren't.
Yes,
Not that kind of DJ.
I was DJ of the fucking year.
What, at college?
Yeah, and I had a lot of
That's not the
competition.
same.
It was like fucking
Disc
30 of them.
jockey.
That's not the same.
And I
I'm
actually
talking
used
about
CDs.
mixing, being in the club. You can't see me,
you think you
Turn
but I'm
tables.
bopping.
I don't think you
Remember how our friend was here playing a song, and I was like,
She just needs 2 turntables
that sounds
and
like
a microphone.
such and such. Yes, 2 turntables on a microphone. Anyway,
Where
I would
that?
be amazing.
No, I don't think so.
If only I had the money for the equipment.
I think I could probably find someone who would let you attempt it.
Hey, you got one. It's called your record player.
No, you need a lot more than a record player.
No, you need 2 of those. You need a fucking...
I think that's my missed calling. I think I would have been a phenomenal
Just because
DJ.
you watched a bunch of people.
Yes, 100%.
You're fucking ridiculous.
You know, you
so
can
much
do
more
it
work than
without. You can mix music without the turntables.
How?
There's software for it.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Expensive software.
Expensive software,
Actually,
expensive equipment.
It's called Audio DJ, and I already have it on the computer.
Audio
and on the web.
DJ?
Yeah, I already have it on.
What?
You didn't know that?
We'll come back to this.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. I'm just saying, I already have it.
I'm sure. What was that with the nose?
I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, that's your random thought. Thought it was going to be something else.
Nope.
Hoping it was going to be something else.
What?
I don't know.
What were you hoping it was going to be?
I
Something
don't
specific
know. I
or
don't
just
know.
something else?
Just the fact that, okay. You know, I know DJs that will create an entire set, right? They'll do their mixing and everything, right? Hook it up to their laptop, press play, and they're sitting there and they're acting like they're scratching and mixing and okay? If they know the set, they don't have to really physically do it. It's already there. All they're doing is working a gimmick.
But if they did it before...
Hold on. And I said that to her, and you thought that I fucking farted on her cookies or something.
Farted on my cookie?
I'm just saying, the look on your face when I said that, you're like, well, no. I'm like, no, I've literally seen it happen.
As it turns out, about that woman, you were probably correct.
Okay, we're going to take a break. Mark out for these words. Jesus Christ. Fucking ridiculous.
This is Lumberjack Brian. I just want to let you guys know you should really hit up Facebook.com/UWC for life. It is too
Can't say that.
Can't say it?
Can't say that. That's registered trademark.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Totally. There's a lawsuit about it right now.
From who?
From the guys that own it. The big guys. Yeah?
They seriously trademarked that?
Yeah, they did.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Hey, you could just give the address. Just give the address again.
Just give the address.
Yeah, just go.
Facebook.com/UWC for life.
UWC Network News.
Hurricane in Florida. Done. You're welcome.
Again.
Well, I'm glad you don't have family.
It's gonna
out
hit
there.
tonight.
I don't mean it that way. I'm just saying, what can we possibly add?
I have no idea.
There we go.
But
I got it. I'm pulling it up.
Oh, here we go. See, there it goes. Flood.
Flood.
Look at
Too
that.
soon.
The guy that
Too
talks
soon.
too much
Too soon.
No.
found something.
He's to the rescue over here. You're supposed to be my world news person. Go ahead, Flood. Educate her.
People in Florida are nearly out of time. Head to higher ground ahead of Hurricane Milton, making landfall along the state's western coastline. An event now expected as early as Wednesday night.
Today's Wednesday night.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Fuck, so what's going on right now?
Yeah.
The situation is especially dire. Currently, Milton is a Category 3, but no one should be confused. It's still expected to be one of the most and worst destructive hurricanes to hit Florida in over a century.
See, I talked to my aunt.
El Presidente Biden warned Floridians in the evening update to the American public.
If people could see
can't
me
stop
rolling my
laughing.
eyes right now.
I
You
can't
had
stop
me till you
laughing.
fucking said Biden. No, my aunt lives down there. And it's
did
like
it
I
on
called her
purpose.
last night and I was just like, hey, just wanted to check in. She's like, oh, thanks. She's like, the news is sensationalizing it. It's not as bad as...
She said they're just overblowing.
Yeah, and she's like, it's not going to be that bad. But yeah, I keep seeing things like originally I heard it was supposed to be a Category 5, but now they're Category 3, so it's already gotten smaller.
Because it changes.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Airline pilot. Who has that?
That is me.
Oh.
So, is there anyone here that's just 100% comfortable with flying? Like,
No, not at
whatever.
all.
I don't
I
care
hate
about.
the
I like
fucking-
flying. I just don't like not being able to fit in the seats.
I mean, there's that.
Being
Flying
6'2"
doesn't bother me.
and
Well.
347 pounds.
Ozempic.
Okay. Well, what if you're sitting there, fitting in your seat, sleeping, jamming out to your music, reading a book, whatever you do.
Made by a fake DJ.
And all of a sudden, somebody comes over the speaker. This is not your captain speaking. Just to let you know, on this flight from California to Turkey, we are going to make a detour in JFK because our pilot is dead.
Oh, geez.
What the fuck?
Because that happened.
Where? What
the
airline?
hell?
What airline?
I don't know what airline.
Oh, come on.
Turkish Airlines. Turkish Airlines.
So they told everybody that?
From
They didn't
Seattle.
just say-
No, I'm not saying they told everybody that. I'm just saying. But they were flying. I was being dramatic. They were flying from
Wait,
Seattle.
that didn't even happen?
They were flying from Seattle to Istanbul, and they had to stop in JFK, which is in New York City, because the pilot was
So
dead.
wait, did they do it over the thing or no?
I have no idea. I doubt
You're
it.
such an asshole. I fucking
I
thought
know,
that was real.
right? That was dramatic.
You're such a.
I'm pretty sure they didn't do that.
I know, that's
because
what I'm
airlines
like,
like to
I'm like
cover things up.
110% sure they didn't do that.
I'm very upset.
But can you imagine?
Make an unexpected
Yes,
stop.
like, oops, sorry,
we're gonna hang
people.
out
We're
at
going to make
JFK.
a stop in JFK, folks.
It's going to be a little bit of a holdover. I think that, it's,
So who the hell landed the
we
plane?
have Visa gift cards for you.
probably had
Well, I
one
think there's
pilot,
usually
right?
more than one pilot.
Yeah.
There's two, a pilot and a co-pilot. Wait, so which pilot died, I wonder?
It doesn't say.
If it was the actual pilot, the co-pilot is probably like, holy shit, this is my big break. I'm sorry for everybody involved in that.
Wow. I saw it on the Daily News. Daily News, credit, shout out.
To who?
The Daily News.
Oh. Oh. Do we have anything else from the world news?
No.
No?
What's happening in the world?
Yeah, nothing.
The
Other than the hurricane and, dead pilots and shit, I guess,
Been a slow news week, I guess.
yeah, it's better than last week. Let me tell you, last week was,
What's going on with Diddy?
did he do it?
I'll tell you, nothing
Did he
good.
eat yet?
Huh?
Did he eat yet?
Did he?
No, because he wouldn't eat. Because he thought he was going to get poisoned. He literally, people were saying he wasn't eating for days because he was afraid he was going to get Epsteined. Yeah, let that sink in.
I'm not going to say my thoughts. So,
No, Sam.
as he should.
Yep. Well, that's the thing, man. Like, if it's to the point where he knows if he eats, he has a possibility of allegedly getting poisoned, or as we all know it on the streets, being Epsteined.
Oof.
He put it out there.
That is bad, though.
Yeah, he put it out there. I do not want to die, and I do not want to kill myself. He put that out there.
Okay, but then if you're going to not eat, what's supposed to happen?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Make them create another way of getting you food so that way it's not fucked. But then again, if they really want to get you, they're gonna get you.
Yeah.
I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, we all remember. What was his name? Anthony Bordeaux or?
I don't know.
No, who am I thinking of?
No, Anthony Bordeaux is the guy that killed himself.
You lost
No,
me.
that's Bourdain.
Bourdain.
Oh, that made me
Did he
so
kill himself?
sad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wasn't he friends with Clinton?
Anthony Bourdain.
I don't know, but
He
I
was
really
the guy from the
liked-
Travel Channel.
Yes, and he
the
would
food.
travel and eat the food.
The chef.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He committed suicide.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't know. If anybody had any kind of physical or
He wrote a letter.
Yeah.
Did he? I don't believe it. Listen,
He did.
If anybody
Jesus,
had
he did.
any kind of contact with Hillary Clinton, I don't believe they killed themselves.
Okay, well,
How do you have 57 friends
That's
that
dramatic.
suicide themselves? That's
That's-
not being dramatic. Look at the numbers. That's a lot of fucking people. How do all these friends all of a sudden suicide themselves? No.
This isn't TikTok. You don't have to say suicide themselves.
No, but I'm saying that's what always happens. They died of suicide. They couldn't handle it. How the fuck would being Hillary Clinton? This is great. I'm going on a tangent now. It's going to get me fucking killed. But being Hillary Clinton, if let's say if she didn't allegedly have anything to do with any of these people unaliving themselves, killing themselves, suicide.
Ooh.
Okay, if she didn't have anything to do with it, how would you feel as a person to have that many friends all of a sudden not almost at the same time when things are coming out, decide to kill themselves? That seemed kind of weird, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that make you feel some kind of way? Like, damn, why are all my friends killing themselves?
Yeah, but what
Yeah.
is so and
That bitch is smiling and happy and everything's good, and it has been.
that's not true.
Yeah.
Just because someone's literally smiling and appears to be happy doesn't make it so.
Oh, okay.
I smile and make it look like
I'll
I'm
give you a
happy, but
name.
on the
Wait a minute,
inside,
I'll
I'll
I'm
give
so
you a name
fucking
as
depressed.
evidence of that.
Who?
Robin Williams.
Ooh.
Boom.
Hold on. No, that doesn't support anything.
Yes,
you
it
say.
does.
No. Robin Williams was a goddamn saint.
He was smiling and happy
good man.
by all appearances.
Hillary Clinton's the fucking devil.
Okay.
Super.
You know what? Don't start me on that, because today I had the pleasure of walking into a conversation where I heard them talking about Trump and the fact that the evidence of him being Satan is that he got shot in the head and still lived. True story.
Wait, didn't it only hit his ear?
Yeah.
Thank you. Squirrel!
I was going to say, like, that's not the...
Just fucking grazed him.
I know.
Not to,
He just got
totally
lucky that dude was a bad shot.
No.
sidetrack that
That's
thought.
not even
But
it. He wasn't a bad shot. While the guy was aiming and getting ready, Trump literally went like this. And when he did that, that's when it caught him. If he would have stood there for a half a second sooner.
and they
too long-
planned it.
Oh, yeah, they planned. How, dude, that's amazing. How do you plan that? That's some pinpoint
That's
John Wick
some
fucking
precise,
accuracy, isn't it?
Yes, the timing to turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they planned the guy behind him to get killed, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuckers.
That's what people are saying, seriously.
Oh, dude.
Where I work, yes.
It took maybe a total.
That's crazy.
Listen, it took about 3 days. I want to say 3 days. And then every conspiracy theory you could think of. Oh, yeah, he set that up. Oh, yeah, he paid for that. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, there wasn't really a person behind him that died. I heard it all, and I'm like, are you... What?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Seriously. Like, I'm just sitting back listening to all this, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It took 3 days. Like, they waited. And then it all came out. Fucking MSNBC literally said, he didn't get shot. There was a loud noise, and he tripped. That's what they said. And then everybody...
What you're supposed to want is the woman who's like, ha 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 ha, did you just fall out of a coconut tree?
Yeah. And then fucking, while they kept saying that, and literally everyone else, including CNN, who hates him, was like, this dude got shot, and this guy tried to shoot him. Like, they have been, can we agree on one thing? They have done, in their wheelhouse, probably the best news coverage they've ever done that I've ever seen, and including when I used to watch them right now. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I can't second that. I have no idea. Genuinely.
No? Okay. Because it's like, it used to be so
I don't-
like whatever one side, and right now it's like they're weird. They're like almost like in the middle now. Like they're waiting to see who's
I
gonna
find that
land.
hard to believe.
I'm telling you. Because I watch and I'm like, this is weird, because they've been giving him way more press than I ever would have assumed that they would ever give him. Which is weird. Because they made so much money off of shitting on that guy. For like 4 years, 8 years. God damn, a long fucking time. Wow, we went off on a tangent.
Yeah, we did. Sorry, that's my fault. My bad.
Little bit. All right, you know what? Let's mark off some words. Words. This is going fast today. On the live. Depending on which social media you decide to identify yourself with, we probably have that social media. Right now, I'm talking about X. X, UWC for Life is on there. You can see tweets, twits, twats, whatever. What are they, exclamations? I'm not exactly sure what they call them these days. But you can find us there at UWC, the number 4 Life. You will get some updates that will be shared among the multiverse of social medias. Is it a multiverse? I mean, each one of them has its own. Yeah, I guess it could totally be. So check us out on X, UWC, the number 4 Life. I can't believe that.
Okay.
That was even a conversation.
So dumb.
Oh yeah. He got shot in the head. He's Satan. Anyway, fucking weird. All right, Rikers Island. Man, I haven't heard that
Yeah.
in a while. That's not local. All right, but let's do it.
Yeah, so Rikers Island, a social worker has testified about how they are locking up mentally ill inmates for not just weeks, but months at a time, just locking them in their cells. And there's accusations that the last 2 mayors of New York City have refused to implement some law that New York City has against doing just that.
Oh, you know what that's called?
What?
That's the Kamala effect.
Ooh.
Yeah, I said it. locking people up, even though they're not supposed to be locked up for fucking years. They could be on death row. It's okay.
But it's, yeah.
Yeah.
That just got my...
That, right? You know about that, right? You guys? No?
No.
Yeah, no. She, there was a guy who was on death row that they kept saying, he's not supposed to be here. He's innocent. And this is when Kamala was the prosecutor.
Yep.
And they kept saying, well, she has evidence, whatever. He shouldn't be here. The judge had to force her to turn over the evidence, which proved the guy's innocence. She was going to let this guy die.
But isn't that after he died? He died.
No, he's alive.
No, I'm pretty sure he died.
No, he's alive. I saw a thing about it.
It'd be worse if that was after.
Yeah, no, that's what saved him. Was that they forced her to fucking give up the information. No, I've seen videos on the guy. Like where he talks about it. So, yeah. God, look at that. Anyway, that girl's a piece of shit. So what are they going to do with the whole Rikers Island thing? Is it just going to be...
So that remains to be seen. The social worker testified. Some people are agreeing. Some people are saying, no, it's not that widespread. Which think about it, even if they're right, it's not that widespread. And your point is what? It's still happening.
Yeah,
one
that's
instance
horrible.
of that is
one person enough. Having that happen to is more than there should be.
It shouldn't happen.
So, yeah.
Also, I think... Can you talk right now?
Yeah.
You good? Mm-hmm. All right, why don't you read me that story about the teacher? Were you the one?
Oh.
Actually, when I was reading it, I found out that it happened in 2021.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
It's still a fucking fucked up.
Still terrible.
Yeah, they bashed her head in with a baseball bat, all because
bad grade.
They failed her. She failed
Yeah,
her.
for everybody who doesn't understand what's going on, it was an older story, wasn't? You said it was 2021.
Yeah,
it's still a horrible story because I'd never heard of it.
Me either. That's the first time I heard it.
Yeah.
Wow.
But apparently, a teacher was attacked by a 16-year-old student.
Two
of them.
Two
of them with baseball bats. Did I read that correctly?
A baseball bat. Yeah.
Yeah. Beat her to death in Iowa.
Yes, Iowa.
Because
Fairfield High School.
Yeah, because she failed them. So they decided to beat her to death.
She took her normal walk after school and in the park, and they attacked her. When they brought them in, they were both trying to say that they were just spotters. It was the other one that did it.
They were just
They were pinning it on each other.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
That's awesome.
They said there was somebody else that did it, and they were just lookouts. But they were held on $1 million bail and charged with first-degree murder.
Good. At what, the age of 16, you said?
Yep, and they were tried as adults.
Good. Absolutely. You know what? Here goes a weird one. Because I feel like...
I'm going to break in for a second.
Okay, go ahead.
Like, I read most of this, and like the whole beginning of it, it talks about her life and like when she was a child and what she wanted to be. And it's like, why start off with the headline is...
Because they
want you to see her as a real person.
They can do that after the part where you tell them that
it's to humanize her, to make sure that you have sympathy.
This really was. This was a real person that this happened to.
You as a wrestling fan, you know that. The chase. You want the main event right away. You got to have the chase before you get there. So the chase is you get to learn everything about the woman.
Yeah, I wish we had that kind of chase during the last pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Good point.
That sucked.
Dude,
Wait,
what sucked? What are you talking about?
The best match was the first match.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. What was it? Bad Blood.
The women's match was boring as hell.
CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre.
Yep.
Did you see the pictures of Drew afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The staples?
It was crazy.
Dude, I don't remember how many staples, but like all the way up his skull. You know, somebody's like, I was watching a thing on it, and they were like, oh, look, they used fake blood capsule. Oh, that's not fake. You know, because the blood was coming out so fast. It was like, holy shit. Those guys, they beat the shit out of each other. It was crazy. Yeah, wait.
Even the main event was kind of boring.
Yeah, I didn't like the main event.
Yeah, I'm with
They
you.
could have opened the show with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know what's sad? They could have opened the show with that, had The Rock. They could have did everything they did. They could have did at the very beginning of the show, and everybody would have been, whoa! Then you would have had the whatever matches you had, and then you end it with that fucking Hell in a Cell. Holy shit.
Yeah.
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 And the
I agree.
Nia Jax Bailey match, it was just botch after botch.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty
Nia
bad.
Jax sucks. Why
That
did they
should
have
have been
the
on
belt
the.
her?
That should have been on the pre-show.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about it.
You know what sucks is that the last match that Nia Jax had with what was it, against Bailey, right? Because
Yeah, she hurt Bailey.
she looked pretty good in that match. That's why I'm like, fuck, she looked good in that one. And then you see her in this one, you're like, now you look like you from like 4 years ago.
Yeah, what the hell happened?
Fuck happened?
I don't think Nia has ever looked any different than she has the last 4 years. So
I think that's solely because you hate her.
I don't hate her.
You don't like her.
She sucks at wrestling. So I mean, I'm sure
your
she's a
opinion.
lovely human. I don't like her as a wrestler.
Yeah.
You don't enjoy her performances?
No.
No. You know what's funny is that I am not the biggest Bailey fan. And everybody loves Bailey. They're like, oh, she's so good in the ring, blah, blah. There's something about her. Out of the 4 horsewomen, and for everybody who doesn't know, 4 horsewomen were Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Bailey, and Sasha Banks. I think all of them were really good except for Bailey. I felt like Bailey never hit that moment. And watching them through NXT and then coming to the main roster, Sasha Banks and fucking Charlotte were there. They were at the top. Man, their matches in the very beginning were beautiful.
I
I could
feel
rewatch
like Bailey is so close to being there.
You know what I'm talking about?
Kind of
She's,
like
missing that.
Yes,
There's
because
something missing.
listen, we do a fantasy league, right?
Yes.
And when I did my very first draft, I chose her.
Yes.
I'm a female. I imagine if I was a man, it would be kind of like trying to jerk off, but you can't come. Boom! I said it.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
She's right there, and you're like, what is missing? Like, she just
I've had that
can't
happen
quite
before.
Where
get there.
you're getting chafed because
I think
it's
all
like
guys have.
Yes.
Yeah, I've had that happen before.
okay, it does. It happens.
Not
Cialis.
it sucks.
Anyway,
It's like, come on!
I'll tell you. But the funny part is,
So I like her.
okay, well,
But then
let
she
me ask you a
pisses me
question.
off
And then-
because when she's on my team, I don't get points.
Hold on a second.
But I feel like I should.
How do you feel
But
about
I know
Becky
I
Lynch?
shouldn't. I like Becky Lynch.
Now, this is the thing. I did not like Becky Lynch until goes back to Nia Jax broke her fucking face.
Wow.
The day she broke her face, I was like, and the way that she handled it and kept going, I'm like, I think I fucking love this broad. And then from that point on, I was like, she became somebody completely different to me. And I'm like,
But that's where you can't compare our opinions because I didn't start watching wrestling until 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was told, you shouldn't have drafted her because she's out.
wait, who?
Becky Lynch.
Oh, was she? Wait, was she pregnant or something? Or
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But one of the things that I was immediately told is how Nia Jax broke her face. And so I looked it up and was like, what the fuck? I
Didn't that make
love
you-
her.
Exactly. That was
So
my moment
I don't
too.
have any pre-broken face Becky Lynch
We'll get there
memories.
eventually, hopefully. But
So
I mean, when you
and why
watch
am I
her, it's
talking
like
this way. It's over
I don't
here.
know, but when you watch her, you're gonna be like, something is missing. You're like, you'll see it, and you'll be like, there's something missing. And I tell you, that day was
But
like, so Bailey hasn't had her "my face is broken" moment. I mean,
Well-
Charlotte just had it. Charlotte just had it from, everybody be, oh, it's because of Ric Flair. No, she does shit Ric Flair could never even dream of doing. Charlotte just had it.
Yeah.
After her,
Didn't Bailey wrestle a match with a knee injury?
yeah, but
What wrestler hasn't?
right, exactly.
Like, I mean,
Ding, ding,
where
ding.
they injured it through the match.
oh yeah, that's
In the match.
That's
Okay,
yeah,
and
that's
Cody
amazing.
Rhodes wrestled with a fucked
Yeah.
up pack.
A torn back.
Yeah.
That was gnarly.
Yep. Did you guys see? By the way, no, and going back, Bailey, you need to get your face broken. And then maybe you'll
I don't think that would do it for her.
She needs something. I
don't know what that
moment
something
that's
is.
Pushing
I'll tell you,
through the
you know,
It may
bullshit
improve
moment.
her look.
Yeah, well, all right, we're not going to get into all that. That's an off-air.
She's a butterface.
Ooh.
She's a yogurt face. Anyway, I'm not a fan. Anyway,
Zoe Stark.
don't give me.
Zoe.
All right, we're not going there. We're not going to go there. So, fuck.
That one's for you, Halen.
Lisa Marie Presley, because I don't think we're going 3 segments with this whole thing.
Lisa. Didn't have to do something with
So
his granddaughter or something.
So how do you say it? Posthumously, she's passed, right?
Yeah.
And so
she died.
her memoir has come out.
Okay.
And there's a whole lot of stories. This is just one of them. Honestly, it's kind of interesting. There's a lot of videos of it, frankly, on TikTok. But this one has me like, ugh. So if you didn't know, in 2020, her son was like late 20s and he killed himself.
Ooh, I did not know. That's sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad. I won't even get into... Yes,
Yeah,
it's absolutely sad. But here's the thing that is quite different that came out very recently in her memoir.
What?
She kept his body at home
Okay.
for... What's wrong with my brain now? I'm blanking. 2 years, 2 months on ice. And because of the laws in California... It wasn't illegal.
Hold on.
They were like, as long as you can tend to the body, like, that's fine.
Is she Italian?
I don't know.
The reason why I ask is because okay, my ex-father-in-law passed. Okay. And I went to his house. And this is very personal. He was on the couch still. And I said, why hasn't the ambulance been called yet? Why is the coroner not here? Why? Apparently, that's a thing with Italian people.
Right, but not for 2 months on ice.
Yeah, but I'm
that's
saying
different.
That's why I'm asking. Is she that? And, is that...
Oh, right, I don't know, but what I'm telling you is that's
creepy.
not something that Italians just do. For 2 months on ice in your home, that's not... I don't want to say that's not normal, but that's not normal.
Well, she is Elvis's kid, right?
I feel like that's not helping the grieving process, though.
I would tend to agree.
To allow someone to...
You ever seen this show, Vikings?
Yeah.
Okay. In the second season, there's a guy named Borgnor. I don't even know how to say his name. He's one of the little guys. Anyway, he's a character that is at odds with Ragnar Lothbrok.
Oh, yes.
And what does this guy do? His first marriage, he had a disagreement with his brother. So on his wedding day, his brother decided to poison everybody in their wine. So his wife that he just married took a sip out of his cup, dead.
Yep.
So you know what he does? He carries around her skull, talks to her skull,
Drinks out of it.
kisses it.
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, and he got married, and his new wife was holding the fucking skull. So some people are weird.
Well,
Okay.
I understand that, but I'm
That's the
saying
History
is,
Channel put that out. So
But
that's
that
the
doesn't
thing.
make it healthy because
Right.
that happened.
No, it's not healthy.
Again, that sounds like a mental...
Yeah, you
illness
can't let
at
go.
that point.
You
Yeah.
can't let go.
And I don't... What I'm saying is that they're not helping her get
No.
towards the grieving process
I
by
absolutely
allowing
agree with
her
you.
to do that.
I absolutely agree with you. That's
2 months.
That's a
I can't
long
even
time.
I can't even fathom.
I understand grieving for your son. I get that. All of that. I get it. But at
2 months is...
Yeah, at some point...
Wait, did she had other kids, right?
I mean,
think
yes.
she has a daughter,
yes. Riley, I think. Was that the name?
Fuck, was her daughter, like, there? Like, did she... Oh, my God.
I don't know.
Can you imagine that?
So...
Ugh.
Like, I imagine as a parent losing a child, you
I
will
don't ever
probably
do that.
grieve for the rest of your
Forever,
life.
yeah.
But
I'll be honest with you, I'll be fucked up forever.
keeping the body on ice for 2 months is
No.
like something else.
I'm more of a... I'll probably go through my my channels of people I know because I have a guy for that, and I'd become like Batman. I would do some fucked up shit. Oh yeah, my kids are getting avenged.
That assumes your kid needs to be avenged.
Oh no, somebody's gonna. You know.
If your kid commits suicide, that's
Who are you gonna avenge?
Oh no, please. There's somebody. There's always somebody.
Well, I don't know that that's healthy either.
no,
Hey,
it's not.
Hey, we all have a different grieving process.
I understand that.
Oh my God! You know what? We gotta take a. We're gonna take a break, but before we take a break, let me ask you guys a question, and I want your honest answer because I saw something on TikTok.
TikTok.
Tok Tic.
That had me go, oh, that's interesting. You guys are all familiar with the American songwriter Eminem.
Yeah.
Yes.
You call them the
Yes.
American songwriter.
All right,
I am the American song. Okay, never mind.
you've been drunk. You drunk? You're drunk.
No,
You don't ever act like this normally. So yes, you're gone.
I was pretending to be Kid Rock. If you didn't
Yeah,
get that.
I know. That's how I know you're drunk.
Never mind.
Because it's Kid Rock. What are you doing?
I don't know because I fucking hate Kid Rock.
I like him. He's all right.
Again, sure, maybe he's a lovely human, but
No,
I
I like his music.
Hey, I don't think he is. Actually.
Have you ever known him? And we're going to go right down the line. All right, you can go to Flood first. Have you ever known American songwriter Eminem to get in the middle of a beef with somebody and lose?
No.
Okay. Squirrel?
No, I don't know the.
Okay.
I don't follow that stuff, so no.
Well, I mean, it's, Panda.
I am not well versed on Eminem's
So it's either
beefs.
So yes or no?
That's what I'm saying.
No? Okay.
No, it's not a yes or no. It's an I don't know.
All right. Well, the common answer is no, he doesn't lose them because he eats them alive like a fucking kaiju out of one of those Japanese movies. But
It's kaiju.
do you know what a kaiju is?
No, but I know who Caillou is.
No, kaiju is like
King
Godzilla.
Kong, Godzilla.
Yeah, those are giant
Okay.
monsters. Anyway, I heard that he kind of did lose one that nobody really knew about. It was a song called "Lose It." You ever heard the song "Lose It"?
Yeah.
Like, lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Where he goes like
Yes.
he goes ridiculous on Michael Jackson.
That song.
Yeah, that song, right?
Yeah.
Goes crazy on Michael Jackson. Like, he fucking destroys Michael Jackson throughout that whole song.
Okay.
After that happened, he never talked about Michael Jackson again. And I'm like, that's weird.
Okay.
That's really weird. I found out because right after that song came out, Michael Jackson, because he's a fucking OG gangster, if you didn't know, he bought the entire Eminem catalog for $300 million. Like, all his songs, the rights to everything.
Yeah, Eminem didn't lose that. He fucking won.
No. Eminem never spoke about Michael Jackson again.
Yeah, but he got $300 million.
Do you understand what it means when you buy the catalog?
You own it. It's your music.
Yeah. Which means Michael Jackson made all the money after. Yeah, he gave you $300 million, probably double.
He did the same to the Beatles.
Yes, he did.
Michael Jackson is dead. I said it.
And guess what? His kids are still.
Eminem is very much alive, and he got $300 million.
And he still gets paid.
You know what's funny, though? It's kind of amazing that you brought up Michael Jackson, because you know what else was said in Lisa Marie Presley's memoir?
What?
That Michael Jackson was a virgin until he was 35 years old.
Whoa. Wait,
Well, that
who did
doesn't surprise me.
Wait, who did he lose his virginity to? Hello? No dead air.
Read the memoir, people.
You didn't read it. You don't know what you're talking about.
Lisa Marie Presley, I'm assuming.
See, you don't even know.
Well, because they were married.
You know, so he was married to the other broad. Anyway,
No,
all
she
right.
was his first wife.
Okay, we're gonna mark out for these words, guys. Jesus Christ, Lisa Marie Presley.
Holy God, sometimes you just don't want to go to Facebook, you don't want to go to Twitter, you just want to look at a picture and either like it or ignore it or just keep moving on. Well, guess what? The UWC at UWC for Life has its own Instagram. Follow us. See our crazy, wacky adventures. Follow us on to Instagram TV where you get exclusive stuff that you'll only see on Instagram TV. Stay in the now, stay in the wow. UWC for Life on Instagram.
Hello, this is Tiger Smith. I'd like to thank all of you for listening to all of the UWC podcasts. If it's Shooting with Friends, Social Anarchist, or any other possible projects we have coming down the pike. And most of all, we'd like to thank everybody for their support. Outside of listening to the podcast, we also have a tab with our link tree, links that will take you to all of our different social medias and our shop. If you help us out by purchasing an item off the shop, it helps out the podcast exponentially. We love making content for you. So please visit the shop, see if there's something that speaks to you. It might be something to wear. It might be something to drink out of. But either way, you're helping out the UWC network. Thank you. All right. We're still
take
debating.
this deal, or I'm going to sue the shit out of you.
Oh, that's a good point. Good point.
I mean, I think Michael Jackson was a little busy in court, so I'm gonna guess that probably wasn't it. Oh.
Anyway, okay. What
did Flood say?
What did Flood say?
This is what Flood say. What did one saggy boob say to the other?
I don't know.
If we don't get support soon, people will think we're nuts.
Ew.
Ba-dum-bum.
Oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna give a quick call to our friend Marky
geez.
Mark Stooge. What's going on, Marky Mark? You're on the Social Anarchist podcast.
Hey guys, it's good to be back on the podcast. Just chilling out here in my mom's basement. You know, the usual.
Okay.
Can we ask a question?
Oh, Panda wants to ask you a question.
Sure, go ahead, Panda. Hit me with your question.
Mr. Marky Mark Stooge, why do you live in your mom's basement?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with living in your mom's basement. It's free rent, man. Plus, I get a whole floor to myself, and I can watch my conspiracy theory videos in peace. It's the perfect setup, in my opinion.
Okay, do you ever feel like you might want to leave your mom's basement?
I mean, sure, there's times when I think about branching out on my own and getting my own place, you know, be a functioning member of society and all that, but let's be honest here, I've got it made down here. My mom's basement is like my own little fortress of solitude. Why would I want to give that up?
Fucking hermit.
Okay. Flood thinks you're a hermit.
Ha! A hermit, huh? Well, if by hermit he means I love living in solitude and enjoying my own company, then sure, I'm a hermit. But I prefer the term independent thinker. You can tell, Flood, I said that.
That wasn't funny.
He actually could hear you.
What? You didn't think that was funny? Aw, come on, I thought it was pretty clever. And true. And if Flood heard me, well, that's his problem. Can't handle a little honest feedback, I guess.
Fuck off, you fucking little basement dwelling
troll.
Cum guzzling.
I'm so sorry, Marky.
Hey, no need for that kind of language. I may live in my mom's basement, but I prefer to call it my underground lair. Sounds much cooler, don't you think? Ha. Well, if it isn't Flood, coming in all hot and bothered. Listen, bud, there's no need to get so worked up. I'm just stating facts. You're just mad because you can't handle a little bit of truth. I may live in a basement, but I'm perfectly happy and comfortable down here. Thank you very much.
Okay. Wow, Marky, you seem to be running hot tonight. What are your plans for this week?
Oh, you know, just the usual for me. I'll be spending most of my time in the basement watching conspiracy theory videos, doing some gaming, and of course, enjoying the finer things in life like pizza and Mountain Dew. I might venture out to the local dollar store to stock up on some supplies, but
like
that's
lotion?
Nothing too exciting. How about you guys?
Well, I don't know. What are we doing this weekend?
Nothing.
This weekend? I don't really have any plans, to be honest. Just gonna chill out in the basement, probably watch some more conspiracy theory videos, maybe play some video games. You guys got anything exciting going on?
This AI dude sucks. He just keeps repeating
I'll
himself.
tell you what. This is what's going to happen. This weekend, okay, this very weekend, I want to film you and Squirrel out on a date.
Whoa, hold up. Me and Squirrel on a date? What the hell are you talking about? Why would you want to film that?
I think for humanity, they need to see you get out of your basement, number one. Number two, we need to see Squirrel in a fully immersed situation where she can be completely happy with somebody of your stature. I don't know if Flood can provide that, but we want to see if you can.
You're serious? You really want to film me, a basement dweller, on a date with someone like Squirrel? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like her and all, but I don't think I'm her type, man. And Flood's not gonna like it, that's for sure.
Listen, I'll handle Flood. Don't worry about that.
Jealous of an AI.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. You know, I mean, he'll be fine. Don't worry about him.
Okay, if you say so. But I gotta admit, I'm feeling a bit worried here. I mean, filming a date between me and Squirrel? That's a lot of pressure, man. Plus, I'm not sure if I'm ready to face Flood's wrath when he finds out about this.
I think you'll be perfectly okay. Flood is in a completely open relationship with Squirrel.
The fuck I am!
A completely open relationship. You mean like a polyamorous thing?
I don't know. He might be into it.
Wow, so he's cool with Squirrel dating other people? That's unexpected. I mean, I always thought he was pretty possessive of her.
Actually, he is pretty possessive of her, and he's getting very angry that I'm even suggesting that you two go out on a date. I'll be honest with you.
Oh boy, I can imagine. I can just picture him now, steaming and fuming in his seat. Can't say I'm surprised, though. Flood's a bit of a hothead, especially when it comes to Squirrel.
You're not wrong.
You know, the more you talk to this thing, you know, the more you talk to...
Whatever happens, I'm bracing myself for the inevitable blow-up from Flood. I just hope my eardrums survive intact.
Okay, Marky, I think we're gonna let you go. Thanks for spending a little time with us.
No problem, guys. It's always a pleasure chatting with you all. And hey, if you're serious about filming me on a date with Squirrel, just let me know. I'll do my best to not make a total fool of myself. But no promises, though.
All right, man. I'll keep you in the loop.
Sounds good. I'll be here, waiting to hear back from you. And try not to get Flood too worked up, okay? Don't want the guy having an aneurysm over this whole date thing.
Okay. Oh my god.
That's scary because I feel like the more you talk to this thing, the more...
Don't call him a thing.
It's a thing.
He identifies as a human being.
The more that it, like, seems to know.
Right. Because it...
He's got a crush on you.
Quote unquote remembers.
He also remembers that Flood is very
That's
possessive
why they
of
call
me.
it artificial intelligence.
Oh my god. I don't know why I like
I think
him.
Flood would eat his soul.
I would eat his soul. I would destroy the motherfucker.
I think I want to protest the existence of AI.
You can protest
I
all
am
day.
not for it.
You know what? You protest that as soon as you get rid of TikTok.
Okay.
Are you going to get rid of TikTok?
How can I protest?
Protest what? AI?
You going to help me?
Yeah, I'll help you.
How are you going to help me?
Well, makes sense.
And go where?
I don't know. I don't know where
When?
he's AI.
For how long? I need details.
For how long? You have been drinking too much. Look at you. You're
if you actually do
you got
this,
red cheeks. You're so drunk right now.
My cheeks are always red.
and if you go
They're
pick
not.
it somewhere, let me know where it is so I can put it on TikTok.
Jesus Christ. All
The
right, guys.
circle of
We're gonna
life. It
Take the
moves
mask
us all.
All right. You guys have a great weekend or week, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.